How's it going, my friends? Welcome back to CryptoCoins Gaming. My name is Freddie Colton, and let's not lie, we all love a good card game. I think card games are really kind of what got me into the video gaming world. I always really fell in love with collecting, trading, getting to fight your cards against other people. So that's why I'm talking about today's project, which is RisingSun or SamuraiRising. So we'll get into the difference in just a second, but it's kind of all the same thing in the end. So RisingSun is actually the company that has put together SamuraiRising, which is a D-app, and it is a game that we will get into here right now. So let's go ahead and check out their social media presence. I was checking this out. You can see I had to highlight that. So that is how many followers that they have. We have here on their Medium, I want to go ahead and point out their Medium is very busy. It seems that they have people that are interacting a lot with it, and that's great. That means a lot for Medium, I should say, that people are reacting and responding, and you're actually keeping up with it for the people. Now, you can see right here that they've got 537 Discord members, which is nothing crazy, but if you actually go on and check it out, it's a very active community. You can see almost 200 people are on right now, and people are just talking a lot. There's a lot of conversation between the creators and the people actually investing, and I really appreciate that. You can see on Twitter, we have just over 19,000 followers, and they've got good like ratios. You can see they're doing pretty well with likes and retweets on this project because it is definitely a very fun project, and it's very original in the gaming sphere of card NFTs for sure. And of course our Telegram with almost 10,000 members, 902 online right now, and very active 902, let me tell you. I want to mention that the cool thing about this is, again, the community is very active. It's a lot of card fans like myself, and it's just very fun. So what is SamuraiRising? Well, RisingSun powers the greatest play-to-earn NFT card game ecosystem on the Binance Smart Chain. Over 4 billion collectible samurai battle cards make one of the most unique gaming experiences on blockchain. The novel NFT card game is coming soon, SamuraiRising. Actually, they're in the, it should be updated because as I was looking through some of their updates right now, they're actually in the precipices of starting the game, so you can play. We'll get to that here in just a second. Let's go ahead and go through and check out what the game looks like, right? So what do these cards actually look like? Well, here's some great examples of some of the players that you can be, the different samurai, and they're all numbered, right? So they're going to be a couple billion. But the cool thing about that means that there's going to be able to be a huge ecosystem of players. It's just like any card game where there are plenty of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are worth a lot of money because they're rare, people didn't all collect them, etc., etc. So in that regard, I definitely think that it's possible to not only invest in this at a reasonable rate, but also make some good money back. SamuraiRising, so you can see right here just a little bit about SamuraiRising itself, and I was checking out here the cost of some of these, actually the samurai themselves. You can see some will get much more expensive, but these are pretty reasonable. Some of these, this is about $100 around, because well, let's see, so it's about $300 for a BNB, around $300, $350 right now, past couple days I checked. And so you can kind of do the math on the fact that, you know, some of these are closer to $50 and some of these are less. So that's really cool. You know, I'm excited about an NFT gaming project that is easy to, you know, buy your way into, right? Like Axie Infinity cost me a lot of money. RisingSun, so if you'd like to track, by the way, this is obviously only if you have the wallet, but you can actually track with different things. RisingSun tokens. So here is basically, it's essentially a white paper, these books are, and so this is going to tell you a lot of the information we're going to go over, but I just wanted to mention this, show this. Now the teaser, we will play the teaser, the other video on there, but I'll show you the teaser here. So it's simple enough, right? Play opponent, play opponent, play bot, and then compose deck. So you can play live, you can play different bots to practice, and you compose your own deck. And I love composing a deck. That is just one of the most fun things in the world, and if I'm being honest. RisingSun, you can see right here. So this is actually, there are only 8 members at the moment, but this is their governance area, meaning this is where they actually, and I'll show you up here, but they actually let their their investors, right? Their investors put in their opinions on different things. We've only had 2 so far, but I really love that they're already asking for opinions and letting users actually give those to them. Now, you'll see, of course, they did go down a little bit since they first started. That's always going to happen with any coin. You can back out a little bit. Obviously, it always goes up, right? It always goes way up at the beginning. Went down a little bit, but now it's on the rise again actively. So I will say, it's leveled out. Obviously, it started off quite a bit higher, but it is an active game. The cool thing is these tokens actually do hold that inherent value of being a part of that game. We have already clicked through here, so that means we are right back to here, excuse me. So, anything else that you might want to know about it? NFT DApp, SamuraiRising is a DApp featuring collectible NFT battle cards. Forge your own unique warriors and trade them on the marketplace. Build a grand samurai army and send it to battle. Win glory and become a samurai master. So, again, very cool. It's in theme, and I appreciate that. Now, NFT battle cards. So the battle cards, limited edition battle cards, only 5,000 generals will ever be minted, which means those are going to be big time, especially if there are billions. And with the fact that their followership, there's well more than 5,000 people paying attention to them at the moment. You can recruit. So General Teal battle cards let you recruit new samurai, which I love. So you're actually being able to bring in different samurai, sort of like they kind of are recruited, but really getting new cards, which is cool. And then over 3 trillion possible combinations make every samurai unique. I cannot imagine the programming that goes into doing that. Now, their tokenomics, nice and simple, short and sweet. 6% buy tax, 12% sell tax, and then the team wallet. Boom, right there for you. They don't want to mince words with you. So this is actually the teaser number 1 that we had checked out a little bit ago. And this is showing you a little bit. So you'll see these are actually some named warriors. I'm curious if these might also be some generals or, be the rare general cards, but you'll see I thought that was very cool. They're well animated. They clearly have a great artist on the team because, sometimes I feel that people are actually taking assets and repurposing them for these types of projects, but this is clearly all completely original artwork. I will mention I wish they even had a little more on the website for me to check out at closer range because I am a sucker for good artwork. Now, their roadmap it's very impressive. I'll tell you what here. I'll let you pause if you'd like to read through. But I'm not going to read everything. I will say that they're just skirting at the end here in September. So it does seem like they might actually be able to start, they might be able to hit some of these. When I was looking at some numbers, the market cap might get there. Now, the SamuraiRising V1 player to earn game, so version 1. So the game, as you see, is out technically. The marketplace has started. You saw that as well. People are actively trading, going on, and this is what they want to go on and do. And I love that they went ahead and planned it out, and they've been reaching their goals very actively. That's a lot of goals to reach if you read through what they have to say there, so very impressive. Now meet the team, and very, very impressive team. I'll tell you what, for whatever reason, this guy specifically, this guy Freddy, I don't know what it is about him. Maybe it's his name, but that's my favorite. Anyway, so this is really cool, though. The founder is an engineer, which I really appreciate, a full-time software engineer. And that means that, he knows what he's doing. I think a lot of owners are just businessmen who try to hire a bunch of engineers. We've got a lead developer as well, full-stack developer, designer, analyst, writer. Woo! Well, what? Big Fredo. Marketing manager, community manager, and education manager. And so a couple of these folks actually are working other jobs in this, like the education manager is a high school teacher, but by night he is helping out with them. So I think it's cool that they've got a diverse team. I love the artwork they used. I'm totally fine with them not showing their face since it's all beautiful original artwork. And actually, if you look into the team, they're very public about who they are. It's not very hard to find out who they are. As always mentioned, I try not to bring up people's pages personally. If they don't put it on the website, you can still find it if you'd like, but I'm not going to actively show that if they don't put it up there. Now, that is really it for the RisingSun SamuraiRising project together, right? I thought this one was a lot of fun. I'm a big sucker for card games, as I've mentioned. You see, this one could be very, very cool. So we will see what the future has to hold for this one. I'm very fascinated to see what comes of it, really. It's very new. It's just getting out there, and I think people are very excited about it. I think there's definitely some money to be made with these NFTs. And in that regard, my friends, as always, my name is Freddie Colton. This is CryptoCoins Gaming. Remember, this is never financial advice. It is just advice on how to make some sweet, sweet cash playing NFT games. No pay, no play. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks.